Today I am headed to go get a sweat test done. So this test is put out there by Precision Nutrition, which is one of the fueling products that I really like to use for my long runs. So they have locations all over the country that carry this test that they put out. And I am going to one of our local physical therapy offices. They do a lot of performance testing there and stuff, so they offer this specific test there. So what it does is it measures basically your sodium loss in your sweat. So I can find out exactly how much salt I'm losing when I sweat, which for me, I know is a lot, because during most of my longer runs, especially in the summer, I finish with a layer of salt on me, on my clothes, on my pack. So I know that I am a salty sweater. But going and getting this test done, they can give you very specifics, and then they can give you a plan as far as your hydration levels, your sodium needs, specific to your loss. So I'm gonna take you guys in there with me to see how this experience is, and hopefully give you some information, and maybe if it's something that you wanna try for yourself. I do an element every day.
Yeah.
And then I'm not as good about it as I'm running.
Yeah, it's definitely good if you're doing it like daily, just to stay on top of it. Especially like the preloading kind of stuff. You can touch your arm wrestle, but
oh, okay.
Yeah. But it definitely gets missed on long endurance events. You know, anything marathon up.
Yep.
Half marathon and below, you can get away with being a little bit dehydrated in the sense like it's really not going to affect performance a significant amount if you're preloading and having a lot of salt in your system before you get out there. But marathon and up, if you're losing, if you're losing probably close to me, you said you're pretty salty.
Right.
If you're not replenishing, you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
All right, you should feel a little buzzing sensation. Run about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yep, you good. So it says blue dye on it, and we're gonna stick that right there and attach it to you. And over the course of about 10 minutes, that little microtubule is gonna fill up with your fluid.
Oh.
And then we'll run that through the tester. So about 77, 78 is kind of right where you're kind of staying steady. 79. Yeah, cool. We'll use 78 as kind of the average there. So you are losing just under 1,600 milligrams of sodium per liter of sweat. Wow. So definitely on that far end of the bell curve. Again, so based on what your sweat rate is, again, climate-wise, if you're losing anywhere near a liter of water an hour, you're needing to get 1,600 to be even. You may not get 1,600 in, like that, based on your GI issues and those kind of things. There's definitely some upper limit tolerances for people. Pretty close to what you should be doing. And then for sodium, it's recommending you do 1,000 milligrams per 32 ounces. So it's actually a little bit lower than your number. Again, probably because of that high, since you're so high, there's probably some wiggle room of like, you're probably not gonna be able to physically get that much in, but